Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule impeccably well. And Shalom to the Akim, pushing his truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. This is the Brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. This will serve as an in-transit edition video. Lord willing, it's edifying unto you brothers out there and you few sisters listening and also learning. Now, hey man, there's a lot going on, all right? There's a lot going on in the world right now. And for those of us that are in the know, for those of us that have the inside information, being this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we understand that we're in the midst of the end of the world. All right, it's undeniable. It's undeniable that we are in the midst of the end of the world. And that's why you're seeing, you know, the beast system being enforced and coming down heavy. Whether it be pushing for a cashless society, whether it be pushing for ways to force, or rather to cause the people to be inoculated, either they can't function in society. You know, all of these things are pushing that beast system spoken of in Revelations 13. All right, it's happening now. And as a result of that, you know, brothers are we're gonna feel the pressure, we're gonna feel the heat. All right? But one thing we must not forget is that we've been prophesying about this very time period that we're in for a very long time. Especially when you consider the elder apostles on down. Elder apostles to on down. You know, they've been preaching about this climate, this time period that we're in for 4 decades, all right? Near enough 4 decades. So we have to remember that we have always had the inside information. So when you start seeing things actually unravel the way that it was written down pursuant to the scriptures, you know, it's not a time for us to fret. It's a time for us to rejoice and to praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Send praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because his word has not and will never go out void, pursuant to Isaiah 55 and verse 11. All right, everything that the Lord said was going to happen in these last days is actually happening. All right, so if we are, Lord willing, of the hopeful elect, then why would we crumble now? All right, why would we crumble now when we've been telling the people this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to befall the world? You know, these are the judgments and trials and tribulations that people are going to face. All right, after telling you all that information through the Spirit, why would we crumble now? It doesn't make any sense. All right, this is a time for us to get firmer in the Spirit. All right, this is a time for us to get firmer, man. All right, more fervent in the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, really our confidence should be on 1,000 right now. Okay, so I know when I see certain articles and I see certain, you know, things alluding to the MOTB, I get a real big confidence and faith boost. All right, Because it's just Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai continually confirming to you that you've made the right choice. Alright, you made the right choice in trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and devoting your life to this truth. Alright? And the Lord is going to continue to show us, you know, the boost of faith and confirmations of the things that are written down in the scriptures, being the prophecies, man. Alright? We're going to keep getting these spiritual boosts, man. Alright? So now is not the time to get weak. Now is not the time, you know, to curl up in a ball and to start fearing Esau Edom and, you know, the things that he's going to do. Because, look, man, who's controlling Esau Edom? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is controlling Esau Edom. And like Elder Apostle always says, really, this is the Lord's chip, all right? The MOTB, that belongs unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And he's using his sword to enforce it, being Esau Edom, okay? So knowing the information that we know, knowing that, you know, good and evil comes from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, then that should come with great solace in our spirits for the times to come. Because anything that does happen unto you, all right, is going to be sanctioned through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem HaKadosh. All right, no accidents are going to happen. You know, you're not going to get, you know, held down and chipped against your will if you're of the elect. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is always going to look after his men. Okay? Especially, you know, we've been, you know, Lord willing, in truth and in sincerity, out there on the highways and the byways, making our bodies a living sacrifice, pursuant to Romans 12. Okay? So you got to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Now is not the time to doubt. Because the demon of doubt is powerful, man. Alright? The demon of doubt is very powerful. Alright? You've had enough faith, you know, all of these years to go out there on the highways and the byways, and all of a sudden, you know, everything starts happening, and then you start doubting. You know, you start losing faith. You start losing trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? You can't forget all of the spiritual experiences Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has bestowed upon you in this truth. Alright? Because we have many. We have so many that you forget them. But that's why it's very important to call to mind, you know, all of the things that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has done for you in this truth. All of the times that he's delivered you. Okay? Out of perilous situations. Even before he came into the truth. You know, you might have been through perilous situations, and the Lord, he preserved your life because you had a purpose. Alright? He literally preserved your life because you had a purpose in life. And that was to be one of his men, one of his prophets, and Lord willing to be delivered in these last days. That's really how you have to look at these things, man. Alright? And I always look back on, you know, things that I've been through in the world that could have turned, you know, the opposite way, but it didn't. But now I know why, because, you know, through the spirit, I had a bigger purpose. And I'm sure, you know, many of you brothers out there can say the same thing. You know, the Lord, you know, kept us alive so we could be prophets, so we could come out here on the highways and the byways, so we could make these videos, so we could make our calling and election sure, so we could take part in this great, you know, spiritual theatrical, you know, cinema that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai currently has in motion. Because that's what it is. We're in a movie and we're playing our parts. Okay? We're in a movie, we're in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's movie, and we're playing our parts. Alright? So we just pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem HaKadosh, that he keeps us in the movie, man. He keeps us on the set. And he keeps us as prominent key members in this movie, man. We want to be able to elect. Alright? We don't want to be the background, you know, the background guys, man. We want to be able to elect. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Okay? It don't matter, you know, what number we be of. We just want to be of the elect, of the chosen. We want to receive favor, mercy from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? That's the motivation, man. You know, we don't want to be destroyed. We don't want to, you know, receive the judgment of the wicked of our people. We don't want to receive the judgment of Esau Edom. All right? We want to be chosen in these last days, man. So our works will show forth that, man. And our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will show forth that too. All right? Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, I'll say shalom.